Okay, guys, I'm back. What I'm making tonight is a twist on taco lasagna. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys have ever tried to make a taco lasagna, but it's easy peasy, very quick, very yummy. Everybody loves it. Okay, so this is my spin on it for tonight. I have got some chicken taquitos, lovely taquitos. Who doesn't love taquitos? And for my bottom of my taco lasagna, I'm going to use my chicken and cheese taquitos. So I've got my pan sprayed with some nonstick spray, and I'm just going to put these in here on the bottom, like so. Let's get them all in there, and then we can spread them out some. There we go. Just a nice little layer, just to give a little extra yum yum. Okay, and then, like with your taco lasagna, you're going to go in with your meat, your sauces, your beans, and your cheese for your next layer. So let me get my meat here. Got my ground beef already over there on the stove. And we're going to start just putting it in here. Get it all around in the pan. I'm going to save a little bit for the top. So there we go. Get that in there. Let's put this back. All right, I didn't get a spoon for my beans. Let me grab that real quick. Okay. I got some black beans here, as you see, and I have drained the juice off of them. Put these guys in here. My pan may be too big for this, guys. I didn't think about that, but we're going to make it work anyway. All right. Get those yummy, yummy beans in there. All right. Going to do, I have got, let's see if I can get this over here where you can see it. A little bit upside down there, but I've got the big, huge pack of the Mexican cheese from Sam's. We love this cheese. And we eat a lot of it, so that's why I get the big pack. But I'm going to go in with a healthy little bit of cheese here. Here we go. All right, there's that. Okay, I have got some diced tomatoes. You can use Rotel for this. I'm not big on the spicy. I like Rotel and salsa and stuff like that, but I don't need it in this. This is already gonna be a little much for a sensitive belly. So I'm just going in with the diced cooked tomatoes. All right, get my hand cleaned off real quick. Okay, and then I'm going to add, and you can't forget this part because it's so yummy, our amazing enchilada red sauce. And I get them out, of course. All right, so I'll pour this in there. Pour it right over the top. Oops. All right, there we go. That should be enough there as I make a big, huge mess. Okay. Now, I'm going to put my tortillas that I have chopped up like lasagna noodles, sort of, all over the top of this. Just like so. Just gonna get them in there. Make sure they're covering. Now this is a little bit odd, but there we go. A little piece down there. And then I'm going to do it again. We're going to go in with our taco seasoning. I just said taco seasoning. With our taco seasoned ground chuck. Yes. Y'all have bloopers from where y'all cook too? Because I have like a whole stack of them when they all post them. All right. So this is probably going to be the last. We're only going to do 2 layers here because that's about all I have for. Let's get it all spread out in here. Also, I'm doing this really good dinner because we can eat on this all weekend. And I don't know if you guys know it, but us down here in Georgia are supposed to have some snow. So we'll see if that happens. A lot of times they say it's coming and it don't. But that's okay too. It's nice to want it and wish for it, right? All right. So there we go. Get it all in there. Got very noisy there. Guys, I have my oven heated to 350 as well, because we are going to be putting this in the oven for all this cheese and yumminess to mush together and become a very flavorful dish. Taco lasagna. All right, let's get these beans on here. Yummy beans. Who doesn't love a good black bean? I do. I think they're amazing. All right. There's that part. Let's get our little maters. See if I can get these out of here without them being all in one clump. I don't have to put my hand on them. There we go. That was pretty. There we go. All right. Now let's get some more of this yummy enchilada sauce in here. I want this to be all over. But I also don't want it to be just swimming in juice, even though that would be amazing too. We want to make sure we don't completely overdo it. All right. There we go. I'm sure a small can would have worked fine, but my family love it. So here we go. I'm gonna get more cheese on here. And now everything in this dish just really has to heat together and let the cheese melt. So we're going to put this in the oven on 350 until this cheese is melted and it's nice and bubbly on the inside. And we're going to work on the toppings for this. All right. Okay, guys, so that's that. I'm going to get this in the oven. Again, my oven is preheated at 350, so it's going in the oven until it's browned on top and nice and bubbly. And I will be right back. All right, guys, our taco lasagna is in the oven. And I wanted to show you guys what our toppings are going to be tonight. I have some shredded iceberg lettuce, black olives, and diced tomatoes, and some sour cream. That's what my family enjoys. Of course, you can put whatever your family likes on yours or individual plates, however you want to do that. I have a little video of me preparing the ground chuck that I'm going to go ahead and add in right now into the video. And then when the taco lasagna is done, I'll get it out and we'll plate it up together. All right, guys, I'm getting the ground chuck browned up for our taco lasagna. And I have my Taco Bell mild taco seasoning, which I'm going to prepare according to the directions on the back of this packet once my ground chuck is drained. So I'll be back to show you what that looks like. It's out of the oven, nice and bubbly. We're going to let it cool for a few minutes and then cut it. All right, guys, here we are. I was going to let it cool for a little bit longer and I'm ready to eat. So we're going to get our lettuce. Just put a little lettuce on top. Little black olives. Little tomatoes. I'm going to get me some sour cream. And here we are. Taco lasagna with chicken taquitos. Y'all make it. Let me know what you think. Have a good night.